When do we make such promises? That day the exam is done, immediately children will come running to you. Ma'am, we have done very well. When you will correct the papers and give it to us. Be in our enthusiasm. Third day I give you the papers. But then we go back home, that day mother-in-law would have had a fall, husband would have had some problem. You can't even touch the papers at home. You can't do anything. And then third day onwards, morning onwards, children will start coming to you. Ma'am, how much I got? Ma'am, how much I got? Ma'am, how much I got? And we in our enthusiasm, if we have corrected 10 papers, we will immediately leak out 1 or 2 marks of the best students. Never do that. Never do that. In the school, I know in Kukatpally it's happening, I know in us it's happening, in many of the schools, there's an evaluation, there's an examination day, there's an submission day of papers, there are evaluation days allotted. If you get 2 bundles in a day, we give you more time. And there is a specific day on which papers will be distributed to children. And when you distribute papers to children, it must go with a diary note, with an SMS or with a WhatsApp message that today papers are being distributed. Otherwise children won't show the papers at home. They will hide. Otherwise they become rockets and in the school itself they go somewhere. Okay? So it has to go with a message. So you have to know as a teacher where you exercise control and where you can be very friendly with the children, but don't resort to these kind of things. And don't think you are the most friendly teacher and management says this is the date of giving before they are leaking out everything to children. Even that they will say, hey, you know that boy is ma'am's favorite. That's why ma'am told the mark to him. To me, she didn't tell. You know that boy got 98%. That is ma'am's favorite boy, favorite child. So she ensured I get only 97 or 96 because I should not cross that floor. घर में जाके पूरा कहानी बताते मेरा पूरा लिखा टीचर ने मुझे मार्क नहीं किया था स्टूडेंट्स marks entry by students please Dandalu don't do all that don't make students your assistant don't do all this marks entry by students making children carry your bag all around the school. One will go behind the teacher, yes ma'am, what you want. Making children carry books all around the school. Take the help of the attenders. Ask principal, one ayah or one attender per floor should help me. Please don't make children do these things. They will start taking undue advantage of you. Okay? This was my first thing, primary role of the teacher. Now the second role, you have to be an inspiration to learners. You have to be the provider of information to learners. You have to be the one watching latest, inspirational things and saying to children, hey children, do you know I watched this latest thing? This is very interesting. This is on science. This is on, artificial, how they are doing hybrid agriculture. There was this latest video on Discovery which I watched. Why don't you watch? You will gain a lot of information. So instead of going home in the night, sitting with your iPads or your phones and watching OTT web series, please watch something that is educational, that is transformational, that is informative, and give that information to children that they can upgrade their knowledge. You must always be the inspiration they look up to. You must know how to be good listeners. Children will speak to you only if you listen to them. Children are talking something to you. You don't have eye-to-eye contact. You are going on correctly. Child is standing there and telling something. After they okay, I listen to you, you go now. Where is the connect with the child? Eye-to-eye contact with children is the primary source establishing connect. When the child comes to tell you something, drop everything and listen to the child. Teachers have to take permission to enter my room. Children don't need permission. They can enter my room at any time. My door is an open door for them. They come up with various things to me. Various stories, various concerns, various issues. So, eye to eye contact, very important. A soothing tone, a concerned tone when you speak is very important. Then, you must know how to ask the right questions in the right way to children. Sometimes many of us, elders, when we are using sarcasm, oh, you think you are very intelligent, we will ask a fourth class fellow. Fourth class fellow cannot discern statement and sarcasm. He thinks you are making a statement that he is very intelligent. Whereas actually, you are sarcastic. Don't use sarcasm with children. Telugu vetakaram. Don't use that. Be straight. Be open. Be honest to children. Never use sarcasm. Children cannot understand sarcasm, especially primary children. They will think what you are saying is good. Teacher will have checked him. Then parent will come. అదేంటండి పిల్లల దగ్గర వెటకారంగా మాట్లాడుతున్నారు టీచరు, స్ట్రైట్గా మాట్లాడలేరు. No sir. Okay? Then, let's go to the third quality. So the first quality is being a caring teacher. Second one is being an inspirational learner along with the children. The third role that a teacher has, a very essential role, is nurturing healthy curiosity in learners. Every day when you come to class, come with a new story or come with a new idea or come with a new question. And ask children, come on children, let's find the answer to this question tomorrow. And when you say this, the next day when you come to school, you have to come with the answer to that question. You should not come and say, oh, I told you yesterday, I didn't find the answer. Inspire the curiosity in children. Don't always give information to them. Make them find answers. Make them search for answers. Tell them where they can search for answers. Tell them, okay children, tomorrow we will have a quiz. We will have a game. Let's see how we can have the game. It's a vocabulary game. We are going to have a game. We are going to do all this. Why don't you come up with some ideas? Do this. Understood? Next, the fourth one. Create meaningful learning experiences for the children in the classroom. Whatever activity they do should create a very meaningful learning experience for the child. And the learning experience must translate into some kind of learning. So create a wonderful learning experience for the child. Teachers must be able to design engaging learning experiences and opportunities for children. That's where our group activity sessions come up very much in handy. And when you make the group, ensure that you have different level of learners in each group. Each group must have a high achiever, must have an average child, must have a slow learner, and maybe can have another average child. So that peer learning happens. Peer learning is the best way for children to learn. Peer coaching, peer testing, each one preparing questions. We do that activity. That's a very engaging activity in school. We make children read one paragraph or one page and we make them prepare questions on it. So the low achiever will prepare a very low low-level question. His question will be only a knowledge question. Whereas a high achiever will be preparing an analyzing question. The average child will prepare an understanding question. All WH questions. What, why, when, where, how are all basic questions. Describe, differentiate, Bloom's taxonomy, analyze are higher level questions. Critically analyze. There are some questions which begin with critically analyze. So you have to know how to differentiate, critically and analyze. Social studies teachers will agree with me how difficult the question papers are for children to discern what is the right answer. I ask social teachers when they come up with the question papers, I say, what is your answer to this? There are a lot of questioning styles have changed. So unless you go through sample papers with keys, how the questions are asked and how they are answered, you will not know how to ask the right questions and how to get the right answers from children. Leveraging technology to support learning. This is a very important role that a teacher has to play. Children are very tech savvy and smart compared to you. They know everything better than you. Learn from them. Be co-learners. And then use that technology to support you with your classroom teaching. Create your own short videos of explanations and give it to children. The video is there for storage.